and then during the week, closing all these loans. So, my life was a fast forward. But I was busy working for somebody else. You guys can identify with that?
Yeah.
Working for somebody, building somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
I mean, where I was even really taking care of my family, because at the time, I had two children. One was had just started high school, and one was on his way to high school. Very busy. And Darius is a musician. He's been playing instruments since he was in second grade.
Wow.
And he told me back then that music was going to be his ticket to fame and fortune. And really at the time, he was in every band there was. And he was playing three instruments, one in each one of these groups, and he was joining all the stuff. And I told him, when I got started, I said, you know what? I can't live your life for you. I want to be there. I'll be there for major things. But you're going to have to find a way to all these practices that you keep doing everything. And he did, so he worked it out.
Wow.
Because I knew that I had to make the money.
Yes.
Yes. And my first year when I got started, I could have, when Jerome Hughes and Katrina and a few other people that sat down with me that day that I got started, I could have said I'm too busy. And so when I hear people with the excuse, I am too busy, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed for one reason, because unless you're busy putting millions in your pocket, then you need to take another look at what your priorities are and where you want to be. And so, so that's the stance that I take. The people who say they're busy, I was busy, and I truly understand. But I know that when he sat down and talked to me about the vision, I didn't see a presentation like you guys are going to see tonight. I didn't see a presentation at all. All I saw was the brochures. I saw the way that Floyd and a couple of his colleagues who came with them were dressed. I saw them already wearing the rings. They were already directors, and they were talking to me about a vision for this company, a vision for a team vision that I'm on, where we were going, who we were looking for, and asked me whether I wanted to be a part of it. And sitting there at lunch, I put my credit card on the table and said, I'm in. And it was $500. And I had to fill out the application. I went back to work, and they went home and put me in the computer, called me back and told me what it was YTB at the time, my site was. So in between customers, in between phone calls, I was on the phone calling people. Hey, listen, I just got this site. You need to take a look at it. You need to take a look at it. Now, I was working at the bank, so I couldn't even see my site. But I put about 15 people on my test. I didn't know what to tell them. All I knew was to point to the site. Go on there, click this button, and watch this presentation. But let me just say this. When I got home, I had 3 people who said, Lucretia, I'm interested. Tell me more about it. And I said, give me 30 minutes. Let me go see what I got.
Okay.
And actually, before I even saw the presentation myself, I had someone that signed up who went to the site and said, I'm in. I'm just saying that, guys, to say that you don't need to toss this around, flip it around, study and all that. All you need to do is point to the tools. We got a system.
That's right.
And that's all you need to do. And that's what I did. As busy as I was, I didn't have 7, maybe 10 hours sometimes a week to work this business, but I pointed people to the system. Go take a look at this. Go take a look at this. And even to this day, 5 years later, you're not going to catch me doing a presentation. The system's going to do the presentation. And then I'll ask them, what do you like about what you saw?
Wow.
And whatever they tell me is what is their hot button. And that's how I close them, based on what they want from the business. But let me just kind of fast forward from that day, January 20th, 2006. I was around a bunch of people on my team who were all directors, who all were in the ring. And so I believe the reason we have so many directors in Atlanta is because when you come in, that's the way you're expected to go. And I thought I wasn't going fast enough. But 12 months, 11 days later, I became the first level director. It was $500, you need 500 people. And we did that. I found my partners throughout the year. Didn't happen all at once, but I was patient and knew it was going to happen because I saw the evidence of what could happen. And I just kept the faith. And now, fast forward 4.5 years later, I came out of convention last year and decided that I had lived as first level director long enough. And it was time for me to be second level. And me and my team, what I did coming out of convention, I contacted all the leaders, people on my team who were Coach's Corner, who had Coach's Corner members, and wanted to know who wanted to get to the next level, who was running with me. I didn't say you got to vote with me to make me second level. It was, how many do you need to get to director? How many do you need to get where? Well, what are you trying to do? In 2 weeks, where do you want to go? And set those goals. And it was a handful of people that ran with me, and really within 2 weeks, we put over 500 people on my team. I mean, really. You remember Renata, Davis is on my power team in the business. And I just remember how we just did that collective effort and ran for it. And guys, now I have people on my team because of that run who are now, in triple digits in their business. They were at Coach's Corner, they're running. DeMond Crump is on a fast pace to second level director. Regular Boo, we just promoted out as director. So guys, it's a process. It's not going to happen all at once. When I came in, I knew it was a 3 to 5, maybe even 7 year process. And, that's basically where